Hello Taurus, this is Becky from Northern Star Tarot. Welcome to your monthly general reading. I apologise for the lateness. I am new to this. This is my first set, my first month that I'm doing. I'm also filming on location at the moment. So this is not my usual setup, I do apologise. Please check out the description for the disclaimer, information about the decks that I'm using, and any other information that you may need to know. I'd also recommend that you check out the weekly energy forecast that I do, which is for all signs. It just tells us about what energy we're receiving at the moment. Guardians of the Four Corners, Mother and Earth, Father and Sky, I call on you and welcome you here now. Also angels, ancestors and sacred ones. Right, let's see what is the central theme of your messages. When I was standing in your energy, when I was meditating on your energy, I was feeling that bull feeling, that like gearing up, horns at the ready. Is someone angry? Is someone about to go postal on someone? Right, we've got the White Witch, Be the Light. Let's get another one. I feel like that's the take the high road, take the higher road sort of energy. I will read up on these though. These are the Angel and Ancestor Oracle cards, and I'm still getting used to working with Oracle cards and just understanding what they are, but I like using them. Oh my word. Right. Okay, I'm going to take the Moon and Protection Guardian. Drop your shield. Take note of intuitive messages. Oh, there's winter under there as well. Take care of your needs. Wow, okay. We've got 4. Oh. Just so we know, other ones that flipped out. Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. And the Knight. Be brave and honest. So I'm feeling like there's a whole lot of inner paying attention to how you're feeling about a situation, taking heed of your instincts, but also let's see, I'm going to have a look at that Protection Guardian because I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% certain on that one. And have a look at White Witch as well. Take the higher road. That's exactly what I was just saying. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. So someone's dragging our energy level down. Sorry, yours. I'm not Taurus. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? And we've got the Protection Guardian there as well. How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who's guilty of causing the drama? You will know the answers. You will if you use your intuition. Know also that you're being encouraged to shine the light you were born to shine. I love that card. That's such a lovely energy. I think sometimes we do have to take stock of our own involvement in things. And I always say you can't account for the actions of others. You can't change the actions of others or the words of others, but you can change yourself. So the only thing you can do is look at the things that you can change, that can change the situation, or walk away from it if it's a situation that's dragging you down. All right, Protection Guardian. Drop any shield of shame, resistance and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. That just ties in so nicely with the White Witch, doesn't it? It's just shining that energy. It's being the highest vibration of yourself when other people around you are being the lowest of theirs. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that's not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Wow. Like I said, I think it is a lot of needing to change your perspective on a situation so that you can change it. You can either change, and I mean, if we were looking at this in a work sort of perspective, there is a possibility that you bring in this energy and just changing your approach could change the entire atmosphere. But you've got to also put make sure that you are safe and you are protected. And that is in your mental health as well. And I feel like this is more mentally. I think it's not spreading ourselves too thin as well. And if people are bringing our energy down, just winter is the time when we don't have, or traditionally in nature, we don't have a lot of food or warmth or anything like that, and that's why I'd say take care of yourself, is to make sure that you have everything that you need. Right, I've already pre-shuffled these. I'm just going to give them a little... Oh, what's coming out? 9 of Wands. This is standing your ground and protecting. This is just echoes that entire energy, really. Why am I not getting this to focus? I'm gonna have to sort my camera set up at some point. Yeah, this is like, you've worked so hard for this. You've worked so hard to get all these ones together, and then something comes to kind of threaten them. And even though you're tired from all the work, you're still able and willing to stand your ground because it's something you care about. It's something that means something to you. It's something that's yours. It's your baby. I mean that in a project sort of sense. I feel if it is a work sort of situation, that's what it is. Maybe some people are just getting a bit negative about a situation in work. Okay, cutting for Taurus for the month of October. Okay, bottom of the deck and underlying energy, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Wow, that's quite a couple to have the energy going in. See, this is your passion. the Queens are the nurturer of passion, so this is coming in with strength and confidence and control over your emotions. And maybe going back to that sort of feeling I had when I was meditating on your energy of being an enraged bull. I feel like something has really got your back up. And this is just the energy to keep calm. Just keep it under control. Still, show your passion, be confident, say it how it is. Just be careful to not stray into being a bit over emotional. Let's see, we've got the moon above the moon. It's totally that sort of energy. The 7 of Wands, this is very similar to the 9 of Wands that popped out before. This is more defending against attack, really. That is a future energy. Right, across our heart, we've got the 5 of Swords, the Ace, oh sorry, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. The 9 of Wands has come back out. And the 6 of Swords. Finally, the 6 of Wands. A lot of 6s and 7s and 5s. So, other than the Ace of Cups, whatever this is, it's an established... It's something that's already established. It's something you've already put energy and effort and time and energy into. I said energy, didn't I? Oh well. It's already something that you've worked so hard on. I feel like you've put your, your sweat and tears into it. That's what it feels like, that sort of energy. It may have even physically drained you. And I feel like the people that you're working with or around or that are involved in this situation, they're bringing it down, they're criticising it, they're attacking it or wanting to walk away from it and end whatever it is that you're working on with them. I feel like you're the only one that's kind of holding it up and trying to keep it all together, because you know, your intuition tells you that it's going to be worth all the hard work. You just want to move away from all the conflict, get out of all the conflict. So this is our past energies. I see it like bus stops. This is like the bus stop that we've been at. This is the bus stop that we're at now, and this is the bus stop that we could go to if we carry on. The energies are fluid, and it's just there as how you use it, if you use it at all. You can reject it completely, you can embrace it fully. That's your choice and your destiny. You are in control of your destiny. Right, 7 of Wands. Right. See, I feel, this is where I feel like there's this defensive energy or defensive mindset. I think mindset's the right word, because this is the mind. The line at the top is like the mind. This is the heart, and this is the foundation. So across the heart line from the past here, we've got the 5 of Cups. And this is a loss. This is feeling like something's lost. It's emotional pain. It's being brought to our knees and being ready to cry, and not seeing that there's opportunities still in the background that are available, because he's just not ready. He's not ready to move on from this loss. But you don't want to linger too much in this energy. And given that we've got the Ace of Cups over here in the future, I don't feel like you are. I don't feel like you're sticking around this feeling too much. I think this is feeling a bit like, kind of a bit like hermit mode. This is feeling a bit like, gonna meditate, gonna look inside, gonna do some soul searching, gonna see which direction to take, and then you're ready. At the end of it, you're ready for a new beginning. I am seeing this more as sort of, it feels like a project or a work than a relationship, but it's something that you have invested so much into. The only heart cards that we've got, the only emotion cards we've got there is the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups there. And it's just making sure that you've got the right energy going forward in that cup, because the eventual outcome of this is the Six of Wands. This is the card of celebration. And I think by moving away from this conflict and either trying to resolve this conflict in a positive way, not a combative way, or just moving away from it completely, that is how you can gain victory. That's how you can get to this point where other people are going to recognise what you've done and all the work that you've put into this. Right, I'm going to get some clarifiers. Where's the moon there? It's going to come out then. Where's the moon there? We've got the Devil. So this is stuck energy. This is feeling trapped. Feeling like you can't get out. But you know inside, you know that you need to get out of this situation. And how can we move on from the Devil energy? I knew it would be a sword, Page of Swords. So the pages to me are the visionaries, and the swords are all about master of our minds and our intellect. I feel like you're still learning from the situation. You haven't quite learned what you need to learn from the conflict that's going on. And maybe this comes back to that, having a new perspective, taking a new approach from it, towards it, sorry. Where's the Seven of Wands there? Where's the Seven of Wands? What are we defending against? We've got 3 cards out. Okay. Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. Wow. That's what we're defending. And the 2 of Wands. Like I said, it's your baby, isn't it? So we've got the Queen of Wands out a second time. That is... This is why I feel like it is a creative endeavour. It feels like this is... You're defending something that you have built or that you have created. Because it brings you so much joy and happiness. And this is the 2 of Wands, which is making a decision. Do you stay? Do you stay with this situation, let it play out as it is, or do you take action? And this card is a call to action. Saying, don't stay stuck on that rock. There's a whole world out there. There's other routes that you can take. And I think, coming back to that Devil energy, that's where we're feeling stuck. We're feeling energetically tied to this. But I feel like with a new approach or just a new perspective on it all, that's when it'll really peak. That's when this will work. The thing with the Devil card, it's temptation. It's choosing to stay there because it's comfortable, even though it's not. It's the illusion of comfort. I always see the Devil energy as, this is not judgmental of anyone, by the way, I've done it myself. Have you ever had one of those relationships where you say, you're telling one of your friends about how they're driving you nuts, and you say, oh, but I love him? That to me is the Devil energy. It's that sort of, you know it's not right for you. You know it's not right to stick around in that. And the but I love him statement is the, but it's comfortable. It's nice having a partner. It's nice having that thing that you've built, that you've worked so hard for, that you've been doing for years. Because if we walked away from everything, nothing would ever get built, would it? And for those that this is resonating as a relationship, which it can, I mean, it's a general reading and energy's fluid. I mean, I am just the messenger who reads the messages. Sorry, I'll go back to that and finish what I was saying. If you're reading this as a relationship, it can resonate in that sense of, is there a lot of combat and friction going in there? And are you having to make a decision between staying with that person or, you know, moving on? And the only thing I can say on that is there's a whole part here of using your intuition. You should always use your intuition for everything anyway. Any question you have, meditate on it. Whatever your thoughts are coming out, they're the thoughts that you need to focus on. That's what your mind is telling you to focus on. So for the Five of Cups, we have got the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. See, this is in our past energy. This is something we've lost. And the King of Wands can either be a person or it can be the past energy. I find it interesting that he's come out under the Queen of Wands as a clarifier. And the Nine of Cups is, I mean, that's the pinnacle of a relationship. And that could just be a harmonious relationship in work. So I feel like that's been lost. And the King of Wands, he's like the guardian of our passions. He's kind of like the teacher. There's the King of Swords, who is like, he's like a legal advisor, whereas the Knight of Wands is a bit like your philosophy teacher. He, or, you know, a science teacher that encourages you to think outside the box. I feel like I'm going to stick with the work energy because that's just how I'm reading it. I feel like at some point you were working together with the people that you were working on this project with, and it was smooth sailing, and you were bouncing off each other's ideas and it was all going really well. It feels like some of my uni projects where you start out as a team and you've got all that enthusiasm and energy, and then it gets down to the actual work and suddenly people start dropping off, people start not coming in or showing up. And you're like, where's all that passion gone? And you feel then that you're the one carrying all the work. You're carrying all the bloody work. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. Where's the Ace of Cups there? Where's the Ace of Cups? Thank you. Are you coming out too? Yeah, why not? Six of Cups. We've got lots of sixes. And the Four of Wands. So you're just wanting stability again. You want it to go back to that, how it was in the past, that sort of energy. And it could, I mean, if we're looking at this from a relationship perspective, it could be wanting to renew that sort of energy. I love the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's looking back at things that inspired us when we were younger. Maybe revisiting a place that we went to when we were younger, or meeting people from our past. And I always think, when you have those thoughts, it's like every now and again a random one from my childhood will pop in my head, or a song or anything. I always wonder why did my head just think of that? And it's usually because it has got a relevance to whatever it is we're dealing with. So take note of that. If there's anything linking to your past, it's like you're trying to or that will inspire you and bring this back to life, basically. And we got the King of Pentacles, so another king. We're getting all these kings out, which is a really good sign for being at the top of our game, really. And this is in the past with the Nine of Wands. This is what we're defending. We're defending everything we've built. And it's just kind of reiterating what I've been saying throughout this, that we've invested so much, we've built so much up. We're not going to let it go. We're not going to let other people sink it down or drag it down. That's Six of Swords. 3 cards out for that. Why have you come upside down? The Hanged Man. See, this was the sort of energy I was feeling. And the High Priestess. And the Ace of Wands as well. It's taking time out. Taking time out to have a look at it from a different perspective. Did we have Ace of Wands out? No, it was Ace of Cups, wasn't it? That was that another Wands card? No, that's Cups. Losing the plot. So it's moving away so that we can manifest our desires. And this is another card of intuition. This is for that to be under the moon as well. Like I said, this present thing is just listen to your intuition. Go inside and see what is calling to you. See what your passions, what's sparking you, what is giving you energy to keep driving this forward. And we have got to sometimes look at things from a different perspective to gain clarity on them. Let's see about this Six of Wands. Where's the Six of Wands? I like this though. I mean, this is a nice card to have at the end of this reading, really, isn't it? This is the Victory card. That's way too many. Even them 2. 3? Okay. Keep sneaking out. So we have got the Seven of Pentacles. This is what we're growing. This is reaping the rewards of what we've grown. It's the seeds that we've planted, way back here. The seeds that we planted back in the past. And the Chariot as well, which is just everything being in alignment. Your heart, your head. I love this card, this depiction of it. I love this because it's a bit more, it reminds me of, what's his name? Poseidon. It's got a sort of Poseidon feel to it. And the waves are symbolism of our emotions. And it's like riding the waves. It's riding the waves of victory. So I think with a change of perspective, with having a look at what we know intuitively that we need to do, and maybe finding a positive approach to it, that we can have victory. And it could just be victory with that person, but this feels a lot, it feels like celebration of, this is like major celebration, this is like I said, to me it feels like a work project, it feels like something that is going to give you massive recognition in your work or with your peers. This is people saying well done, this is people clapping when you get up on the stage. That's what it feels like. It feels like one of them talks at a conference. Okay, sorry I don't have any power thought cards. I usually end with a power thought card, but I'm away from home at the moment, so this is not my usual setup. Please check the weekly energy forecast as well. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe if you want to hear more than me.